Yo, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the DCCS Scrims. We have Cloud9 versus Clutch Gaming Discords. Popping right into the tournament draft right away. Zyra is the first ban to come out on Clutch Gaming side, which is, I don't know, it's not really a common ban that you'd be used to seeing here, so it kind of seems as though they're going to be targeting the support of Clutch Gaming. Waiting to see what Salt Mining Company, great name buddy, decides to pick up here for their counter ban. Time's running down, they don't have much. Syndra gets shut down. That is a hard carry mid right there, not something that you would ideally want to have to deal with, especially if you're going for something such as a Ryze going in mid lane. So that's probably a power pick that they're taking away from One Eye there. Waiting on the next one, Morgana. That's a little bit more of a flex pick there, but mostly a support one taking out. Vel'Koz coming into the ban right away afterwards. Okay, I see they're basically going after all the AP kind of flex mid supports there. Probably a smart idea. I unfortunately don't know a ton about both of these teams quite yet to make a full-on ideal kind of discussion about it, but there we go. Xayah getting taken away next though. A good AD takeaway. That means we're probably going to be looking at a little bit more of an aggressive bot lane maybe. Tryndamere top. Interesting. That's a weird one. I'm assuming that's a Geogo pick. Common pick for him maybe. Not 100% certain there. Don't have stats good dudes feeding me everything I need to know right now, unfortunately. That's alright. We're looking up for our first pick for Geogo here on Cloud9. Gonna lock in the Afromu, the Afromu special, the Alistar. I always know Afromu playing Alistar. Gonna lock in the Alistar, pick up that really strong, safe support bot lane. That is going to basically allow Clutch Gaming to maybe take a couple of power picks off here. They take the Jax. It's most likely going top lane, but you know, they always have the option of flexing that as a jungle if they don't mind a little bit of a slower start to the jungle and have kind of can wait for that Jax to really ramp up, hit level 6 and just be an absolute monster in the ganks. Tristana here hovering. Maybe a pick. There it is. There's the pick. That is definitely the aggressive lane that they were going for bottom. That's going to be scary. The no Alistar to kind of work with the Tristana. Who knows what else is going to get the Teemo hover. Are we going to get the Teemo top lane? That's a very troll pick if you are going to actually be going for something like that. Who knows? Lucian, last second swap. Very safe bot lane, especially early game, to really counter that Tristana's struggle in the very beginning of the laning phases. Lucian definitely a dominant choice against the early game Tristana, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Tristana with the rocket jump and a good support, may not even worry. One Eye here, waiting for the very last second to pick, takes the Orianna. Very safe ball delivery system with the Alistar. That is going to be scary. They pick up the Braum, so the Tristana Braum combo bot lane, very strong. Into the second ban phase, Nocturne is taken away off, so they're going to be going after the jungling, it seems here. We'll see what Jugo takes to the ban here. I'm going to say they're going to start picking away maybe at more mid laners here, but at the same time they could take away jungling as well. We shall see. The Aurelia, they're going to go for the top lane bans here. I guess that means they're assuming that Jax is going to be jungling. I'm going to take possibly, I would imagine, a more top lane Jax, but we'll see. The last ban coming up here, coming down to the wire for Clutch Gaming. We will see what they take here. The Cannon. So that, I'm assuming, is a top lane ban. I'm assuming that would be a top lane ban, which is smart. They haven't really shown, Cloud9 hasn't shown a top lane pick yet. They've gone bot lane and then mid lane. And the final ban is Ornn. So I guess they do think that this Jax is going to be jungling. That could be something Heals for Days takes. I'm not 100% certain. To Gamer Derp here, we are waiting for his pick to come in. I'm going to say they're going to go straight for a jungler right now. They sort of need one, but we'll see. We'll see. It depends on what they're going to use that Jax for. There's the Aatrox, so it is going to be a jungle Jax, Aatrox top, most likely coming in here. So that was some smart banning, taking away the Aurelia, taking away the Ornn, those really nasty top laner fights. I'm just behind in the times, it would seem. We got tier Noir Prototype is we're waiting on his pick here. Again, we're probably going to get a top lane or a jungler here pick. I'm going to say jungler. No, they are going to counter the Aatrox with the Gnar. That ranged poke to kind of whittle down Aatrox so that they can proc his passive as quickly as possible. And we have a Rengar hover. I mean, everyone knows NA Rengar, never good. Never good. Don't pick that. Don't pick it. Don't pick Rengar. He's going to pick Rengar. He's going to pick Rengar. We're going to get some NA Rengar going in here. No, okay, he did. He took the safe bet. He took the safe bet away. Hecarim for jungle. A relatively safe pick, I would say, against the Jax. The Jax isn't really going to want to start fighting Hecarim. Hecarim has quite a lot of sustained damage against the Jax and ease of escape once he hits level 6, even at level 3 when he hits the dash. We'll see. And then a Ryze hover here. That would be a pretty strong pick against the Orianna. Lock Orianna down. Burst, burst, burst. Do not let Orianna do anything. Are we getting an Aatrox jungle? Okay, no. That would be really weird. Aatrox jungle, probably not the best choice in that situation against a Hecarim, but you never know. You never know. So everyone's pretty much locked in here. We've got a Gnar and Aatrox top lane. Hecarim versus Jax jungle. That's going to be a very safe jungle. There's probably not going to be a ton of invading or really any ganking unless someone's extremely over pushing on the top lane or mid lane. We're really not going to see a whole lot until level 6. Level 6 is probably where we're going to get a lot of that kind of real burst of ganks. Once Hecarim's got his just disgusting jump in like the headless horseman, or once Jax gets his passive off the ultimate, that's where we're going to really see a lot of assault going to both probably top and bottom lanes. The Orianna Ryze is probably going to be a bit of a farm fest to start off here, but I am interested to see how Orianna can use the ball delivery system that she's been given now. With the Alistar, you have your headbutt into your pulverize to allow you to knock up and just completely demolish a team. If that Orianna has the ball on Alistar, he goes ham, goes in, gets a 3-4 man knockup with the Orianna ult. It's going to be insane. However, at the same time, we have a Tristana Braum, which is going to kite, just be like, yo, what's going on here? What's going on here? I don't want any of this. Don't want any of this. And then they can rocket jump out. Unless, of course, Gamer Derp is going to basically just be like an NA Tristana and rocket jump forward instead of rocket jump away to safety. We shall see how his resets go. However, this Ryze, as most Ryzes, is going to be quite scary if he can get the farm up and get the items needed. Once he gets that kind of Rod of Ages and the Archangel Staff going, Ryze is just a disgusting mess to deal with, especially with an Orianna and a Lucian where, you have the good burst, but if Ryze is tanky enough to sustain himself and not die to that burst, or gets a couple of really good dodges, he's just going to clean up with a Jax in behind him. The Aatrox, though, I think is going to be a bit of the struggle come team fight against Cloud9 here, but it all depends really on itemization and how far ahead he can get on the Gnar early game. The Gnar is definitely going to have the advantage there with the range versus unranged Aatrox, but who knows? Alistar here versus Braum, Tristana versus Lucian. most likely going to go Cloud9's way early on. Lucian should get a farm advantage, which is going to be needed if this game goes past 30 minutes. Once Tristana comes online, hits level 16, pops, or even not even level 16 at this point, probably a level 11, level 12, gets that extra level, the ultimate, gets the extra reset time going down there. Tristana, 2 items in. Lucian, needs to be an item ahead. Absolutely. If he does not get that item ahead, then it is just going to be game over for the Lucian Alistar lane. Cloud9 might have a hard time here come late game, but it depends. If it doesn't even hit late game, then they have no issues, do they? No issues at all. All right, we're about to get into the game here. Spectator delay is over. The game will hopefully boot up and load for me. That's a hope. That's a hope. Let's see. There we go. Let's get the client on. There we go. Beautiful. Once it gets the load in, we will be able to get going. So this is something that is going to be a big, definitely the defining factor of this game will be how bot lane can effectively deal with, he's using the Mighty Jax skin to arguably the best skin in the game. Best skin in the game, hands down, the Mighty Jax. The only downside I have to his skin is that it's not a first edition run of the skin. It is a re-release of the skin. It does not have that legacy or whatever they want to call it marking on it that actually kind of takes away from the splash art. I have it. That's all that matters. GG heals for days. I like your skin choice. I like your skin choice. The Uncle Ryze skin there, always looking a little creepy as well, but the Darkstar Orianna looks so good. It looks so good. I love the, we got some 2017, 2018 skin, or icons here for Cloud9. That will help a little bit, but who is Dash 9? I don't even know what Dash 9 is as an organization. It must have been like a CIS or something like that team that made it to Worlds or something in 2015. That is a throwback year right there. Oh, we are looking pretty good here. Moo Cow Alistar. Holy crap. I didn't even know that that was a skin. I'm scared, ladies and gentlemen. I am very, very, very scared of this. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The Lancer Zero Hack Room skin, though, looks fantastic. We've got the last guy loading in right now. Almost ready to be on the Rift. I'm looking forward to this. I haven't casted a game in probably a month now. Unable to download spectator data. Game will now exit. That's always good. That's always good. One moment, please, while I try and get back into this game. Unable to download spectator data. Always the best. Always the best. Let me open Discord here. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. We are in on the Rift. Now let me get rid of... We've got that. Show us that. Okay. We are on the Rift here. Put on the directed camera. There we go. It looks like red side here, who is Clutch Gaming, is pinging down towards their blue side. Cloud9 looks like they're going to go on the full-on defensive here, covering all ways in. A little bit of skirmishing going possibly on the mid lane. Clutch Gaming pinging out that they have missing people mid lane, but you know, that's what they're looking for. Let me just remember that gets rid of that, and that hides that. Okay, beautiful. Nothing going on here. A typical setup to start the game. We got everyone just sitting around. Braum, everyone just being like, yo, okay, let's look at each other, stare at each other through the river, and just be like, okay, don't do anything dumb. Don't do anything dumb. Lots of pinging coming out from Cloud9 here. They want to go into that bush. They're not picking about anything in particular, just that they have the ward down there. No action at all. Jack's going for his blue. Safe starts, as you would imagine. Hecarim coming down, taking those Wraiths first, or the Raptors, I should say. Taking the Raptor start, not taking too much damage there either, using the movement of Hecarim to get in and out. Very smart. Jack's getting his blue buff at about 2/3 health. Very good thing there. So they're going to be in their good starts, going to be able to clear those jungles quickly and efficiently, hopefully, and be on their way. Now bot lane here, as we are expecting, we've got just an even lane to start. Lucian should be able to get a little bit of a head start on the Tristana early if the bot lane plays a little aggressively. No one being overly open here, but hey, you know, what else are you going to do? Because our first hit of the game, Tristana smokes the Alistair. What else do we want here, right? Concussive blows, Winter's Bite. That's what it's called, concussive blows. Just the farm fest to start the game. Ryze up 4 CS though, which is a little not good for the Orianna. And our first vision ward going down for red side, or the vision ping, even though they don't actually have a ward down there. There's no sighting there as well. Hecarim looking to pick up the first Scuttle Crab here. This could be our first fight. Aatrox goes in on the Hecarim, gets the knock-up, gets the first blood kill. That's not good for top lane at all. Salt Mining Company getting that first kill. Jax gets a little bit of it. Oh, he didn't actually get a little bit of it at all into Aatrox. That's not good for Cloud9. If that Aatrox can get ahead, it is going to be absolutely just bad news. Gnar here doing a little poke on the Jax. Well, they try and take Cloud9's blue buff, but they're going to say no to that. They're going to push it out. Let's get back up here. Nothing comes of that at all. Wow, okay. So they pushed them off. It looks like we might have a re-entry under this fight. Jax has both red and blue buff. He goes in on there with the leap strike onto Hecarim. The ball saves and brings in the shield. Aatrox, though, getting his AoE, misses the knock-up. Hecarim comes in, gets the smite off of his dash. They will the Gnar go in. He goes in ham. He gets the triple hit on his passive, and they do get the execution. That goes over to One Eye. He's going to be very strong mid lane here. Now he's got blue buff and red buff. Jax is dead, has no buffs to make his jungling pathing way easier. Jax is going to go through a lot of mana coming up here. That's a little bit of a turnaround. Hecarim goes down. He gets the assist goal on that fight, though. So that's going to bring him back into the fray. Aatrox doing a little bit of a poke, saying, hey, no, what do you want? I'm going to push this lane. I'm going to win this lane. Don't even think about it. We have Tristana here, is actually keeping even with Lucian right now in farm, which is definitely a good thing for Clutch Gaming. Gnar is not doing nearly enough work, though. Here we go. We got Hecarim coming in on the Ryze. Are they going to do the dive? Orianna flashes forward and gets the auto, but it's not enough. Ryze gets his counter flash out. He's gone. That was risky. That was very risky. And here we have the Gnar getting completely bullied top lane. That is not going to be very good for Gnar at all. If he's going to need to use all of his potions here and just to stay in lane. He's already down 5 CS, which is definitely not good for him. Bot lane, we've got a little bit of poison poke here on the Braum. Not a lot going on though. They're just farming, staying relatively equal. Gnar getting poked out a little bit here. He does get the boomerang throw back in. He's about to get his Gnar bar, but it doesn't look like anything's going on down there. Bot lane, quiet, a little bit of farming. It seems to be where a little bit of the poke action is going on, but everyone's staying at full health. We got Hecarim starting to do a bit of an invasion here. He's going to come for the gank on mid on the Ryze here. He knows Ryze doesn't have flash. Can they get it? He gets the dash in, but he doesn't. They can't have the follow-up damage. Ryze is just a little too quick on him there. We got Gnar here about to go into Narbar, but we got a bit of a little skirmish coming down bot lane that dissipated before we even got there. Gnar, his bar is full. He is looking to do something here, get something going for this top lane, though Aatrox is probably almost level 6. We'll come back bot lane here. Again, not a whole lot going on right now. We've got one first blood going over to Jax, over to Aatrox solo. He hasn't been back to buy yet though either, which means he's going to be sitting on a healthy amount of gold. No, where's the button for that one? Hold on. Interface. Gotta remember the button to swap. That hides all that. Fog of War. There it is. Okay, perfect. I couldn't remember what I had it toggled to. Jax here almost dying to the blue buff. Not a good sight for him. There we go. We got the Aatrox going in. He still hasn't gone back to buy. He still has his full potion. He is literally just bullying that Gnar down early game. It is not looking good. He's already down 16 CS. He's down 600 gold. Not a good sight for that right now. Though Aatrox does have that first blood money. We have a big gank coming in top though. Aatrox get knocked back into the Gnar by the Hecarim dash. Can he do it? Orianna's here. They get the resurrection going on Aatrox. He walks away. Are they going to dive? Will they dive this Aatrox under his tower? They don't even need to. The shockwave by Orianna finishes off. Oh no, it was actually the Gnar finishes off the Aatrox. Wow. That is a great play by him. That's going to put Gnar right back into the game. Only a few gold behind. That's doing good. That's doing good. That is doing very well. Tristana here, still farming. Actually, only 4 CS behind now. That's not too bad. Alistar goes in, though. Gets the pulverize. Knocks up both. They're going to turn around, though. Tristana, Braum pops up his shield. And nothing comes of it. It looked like we had about an all-in on the Silent Blue Death, but no, he decides he's going to back off. It was a little too scary for him. Let's not have anything going on here. Hecarim, though, coming in for the third gank of the game. Do they get the Ryze this time? They get him down low. He's super low. Yes. One Eye does manage to pick up the kill. And then down bot lane, we have Alistar going in. He pops the ultimate, knocks the Braum back under the turret, but it doesn't get him close enough for the turret shots. Tristana's going to leave Braum behind, let him die. In comes Hecarim, takes out and finishes the Braum. Says, hey, thanks for the cash. I'll take it. Let's go. Gnar here, though, is chasing Gamer Derp. And is he going to hit it? He does manage to hit it, but he doesn't get the slow. He manages to take it with the back of the boomerang. Are we going to have the dive? Tristana pops him with the bomb, but that is going to signal Gnar to back off. He can't fight that burst when the bomb goes off under the turret. They're going to come down here, though. They have an Air Drake to take. This will allow for Hecarim to definitely move around a lot faster now. If they get the Air Drake here, which they do secure, that means Hecarim's going to be able to gank a lot easier. He's going to have tons of mobility coming in. The Jax is waiting for the Orianna in the bush, though. He doesn't manage to do anything. He does pop up the counter-strike, lands it with the leap strike, gets the W, rises in, gets the stun, and they just miss. Gnar, though, comes back in, gets the triple hit on the Ryze. Is he going to be able to get his Gnar bar passive to pop in time? No. No, they aren't going to continue on. Orianna shields him. They back off. Everyone's safe. Not a bad skirmish for Clutch Gaming right now. They have the advantage here. They're pushing the waves in. Hecarim getting his red buff, but he's too low on HP to be able to really come do anything mid lane. This could be some good pressure on the tower. They're going to get some minion waves kind of milled down here. Orianna catching up a little bit in that CS. However, she does have 2 kills over the Ryze's 1 death. So that's putting Orianna about 300 gold up, which is pretty good for being down 20 CS. Not a bad situation to be in at all. Lucian down bottom, though, is actually 8 CS below the Tristana. So GamerDerp doing work here, keeping up on CS. He's going to start coming online now that he's got his BF sword. Lucian, it really has no damage at all. Just has that Scimitar, the Bilgewater Cutlass. Not going to be doing a lot for him. With that BF sword on the Tristana, though, that is going to start hurting a lot. The Braum just missing his Winter's Bite there. If that had landed, they may have gone into fight. Aatrox and Gnar just kind of having a little bit of a duel here. Aatrox misses with the E. But Gnar's about to get his Gnar bar here, and he does manage to get the stun. He jumps over the Aatrox, and here comes Hecarim with that Air Drake, but Aatrox pops his ultimate, is able to get out. He's going to be able to limp back to his turret. Gnar gets knocked back towards the turret, takes a hit, and Aatrox is actually going to get the kill. When he comes out of the passive, Hecarim's going to blow his ult, use his dash to take him out of the turret range, and finish Aatrox off. A good counter from the Hecarim, though we do have Ryze coming in. He flashes in, gets the Rune Prison. The Jax with a counter-strike well stacked on that CC. They absolutely demolished One-Eyed there. His first death of the game. That's going to bring the Ryze and the Jax into the game here. 3,700 gold on the Jax, only 300 gold below Hecarim. And now Ryze is at equal enough gold that he's going to start coming online. He's got the Catalyst. He's got the tier. All he needs to do is get that tier fully stacked, and he is going to be absolutely crushing it. And he's already a third of the way there. We get a little bit of a push coming into the bot lane. GamerDerp here is acting extremely aggressive on the Orianna. I feel as though a Hecarim gank bot lane could absolutely turn this wave completely around and the tide of the game into Cloud9's favor here. The Winter's Bite just missing, hitting the minion instead. Hecarim does look like he's coming in for a gank. He can read that this is going to be a pushed wave. They don't really play it passively here, though. They keep being a little aggressive. A lot of vision coming in onto Cloud9's favor here. They get the rocket jump out of Tristana, but then the Braum comes in with the Cataclysm. Oh, that's not what it's called. Come on now. Oops. There we go. We got the bot lane fight going on here. Not really a whole lot happened there. They did manage to take the ultimate out of Hecarim, though. So that is going to put Hecarim on a little bit of a cooldown there. It's actually... Sorry. His ultimate's just about to come back up. He actually just used his charge. Everything back up for everyone. Hecarim, though, does have his ghost on cooldown. That is a lot of damage that he could effectively get with his charge. We've got a little bit of a dance going around Dragon right now. They're taking the Scuttle Crab to set up for Dragon. That'll be really good for heals for days. He's going to need that extra level and experience and gold onto the Jax. Only down 200 gold at this point on the Hecarim, though, which is very good. He's cleaning up the Clutch Gaming, cleaning up a little bit of vision around the Infernal Drake that spawns in just over a minute. But we have Cloud9 countering that as well. The Alistar using the sweeping lens to make sure that there's nothing around here. He's putting down some wards. They'll be able to get an early warning on if that dragon is started. Top tower has gone down. I didn't even realize that. That is the first tower going over to Aatrox. That's a big chunk of money in his pocket. He's actually 900 gold now up. About 1,000 gold up. But Hecarim coming back mid again. Gets... They absolutely deleted Ryze. He gets the ultimate off and then the dash back to get Ryze back knocked into the wall. He had nowhere to go. An absolutely beautiful play by Ziggy there. That is really going to be a Cloud9 win if Ziggy can get online here. He's already got the Skirmishers, Cinder Hulk. That is going to be really tough for them to deal with, though Jax wants a little bit of that. He backs off. He's like, no, I'm in. We've got the tower here. Get out of here, C9. You're not taking our first tower. We got GamerDerp here and Uriel, both just kind of dancing around. Tristana up 11 CS now, where I said that this was going to be more of a Lucian ahead on CS. Not really working too well. Though here we go. We got Heals for Days, Salt Mining Company. They are going ham for that the Rift Herald. Oh man, the Rift Herald here, not too bad. They're gonna take the Rift Herald here. They've got to get it. There it goes. Rift Herald goes over to Clutch Gaming. That is going to be a very good thing for them to use to make their next push. Are they gonna go top lane and try and get that inner turret? I don't think so. Though here we go. We have the Ocean Drake live, or sorry, the Air Drake live. That's going to be number 2 going over to Cloud9. That's huge. That Hecarim with 2 Air Drakes is going to have some insane movement speed being able to go into these fights. And that's going to really ramp up his attack damage for that initial entry into it. Here he comes. He hits the charge. He hits the ghost. That Ryze, he doesn't pick the Ryze, though. He goes for the Jax. Ryze is going to escape, do a lot of damage to Hecarim. Hecarim's getting hurt bad. Gnar is now out of the fight. Cloud9, it's going to be a 4-on-5 here. No, it's actually going to be a 4-on-2. Bot lane is nowhere to be seen. Hecarim crushes Aatrox. Gnar back into the fight, saying, okay, let's go. I think my team's got this. Ryze is in no man's zone right now, though. He is in that bush in between, or in front of the towers. He has no chance here, even with the Rune Prism. There's Lucian, gets the cleanup kill. However, Gnar does take it. That really should have gone over to Lucian, I believe. We got mid lane going down here. They did pop the Rift Herald. They are going to have quite the nice little effect going on bot lane here. Or sorry, into the mid lane. They take the outer tower, back off. The Rift Herald dies, but leaves very little health left on that turret. It's looking at 500 health left on that turret. That's going to be an easy walk down if they need to. No problems at all. No problems at all to take that turret down. We got Cloud9 here grouping up a little bit mid. Aatrox trying to defend the last little life of that turret, and he is actually going to make that mid lane turret defense. He cleans up, picks up some. He's now 22 minions ahead of Gnar. Jugo falling a little bit behind here, and that's not really good because Gnar is going to have a very little effect coming into this late game. 900 gold advantage for Aatrox. He's already 1 full item in. They both are, but he's got 2 long swords, whereas Gnar only has the health crystal. It's going to be an interesting, if they get into a big fight here coming up, that could be the difference, is that Gnar is building a little bit of HP. He's got his Black Cleaver, but Aatrox has the offense to come in with that Braum. Both junglers just kind of clearing out their jungles right now, trying to get those level ups. Everyone's starting to come around level 11 now, so they will be almost at that level 2 ultimate point, especially for Jax. That is a huge factor. If Jax can get into level 2 ultimate, he will be very scary in a long-term team fight. Oh, sorry, level 11. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. They both have their ultimate level 2s now. Hecarim there, he's now got the onslaught of shadows, but they're going to go in on Jax. They see him there. Hecarim gets the charge in. Jax, though, he has a ward waiting. He leap strikes over, laughs it off, and just kind of walks away. Not too much blown there by either side. Hecarim didn't have Ghost up to try and go in further. Jax just pops his leap strike, gets over the wall, says, "Sayonara, suckers." We got Aatrox being left alone here top lane. He is looking like he's trying to set up a wave to push into that outer turret, but we shall see. Hecarim, though, going ham, making all these moves mid lane. Braum does manage to kind of walk away. He's a little bit slow, but he's all right. All right, look, let's go. Let's go. Jax going in, though. Gets a double counter strike. Are we going to have a return gank or knock up? No. The Alistar decides not to use Pulverize. Weird. They must have expected something else coming in here, which is definitely what didn't happen. The Braum was already there. Jax, though, going to push down that mid lane turret. They're going to probably try and take out that last 500 HP of the turret, open up mid lane to an easy push into an inhibitor. Bot lane, we got Ryze versus Lucian. Definitely a little scary for the Lucian. That Ryze has his Rod of Ages and a near full stack, but he is going to go ham. No, that was really aggressive of Ryze. Where do we have Ryze now? He is at 560 of 750 on his Tear of the Goddess. That's going to start being real dangerous soon. Though we do have the Luden's Echo finished for the Orianna. That's it. However, Luden's Echo with Orianna is extremely bursty. You get a shockwave into the slow of the W on Orianna, and you are going to just be scary, 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 scary. We got 4-man walk down mid, though. They do take out that outer tower. It's now 3 towers to 1, a 1,000 gold advantage for Clutch Gaming here in game 1. They're going to back off. They made their gold. They're going to go, okay, let's see. Let's just see what we can do. Lucian now having the Blade of the Ruin King finished. And Tristana, however, is now basically Stormrazor is done. Looks like by the time they get back, they've got 1,200 gold. They may be waiting. Yep, there it is. They pick up the rapid fire cannon. That is going to be one scary, 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 scary Tristana now. Rapid fire plus Stormrazor. She is going to absolutely shred anything she comes across right now. Lucian backbind, picks up the health crystal and the phage. Looks like he's going to be going towards that the black cleaver, most likely. Don't know if that's a great option for him right now. He kind of just needs a little bit more burst, but we'll see. We'll see. They've already got the black cleaver with the Gnar, but you never know. It could be something that works really well in their favor. We got Dragon spawning here right now. It is an Infernal Drake. This is a big one. First Infernal Drake of the game. Everyone's crowding around. Cloud9 is going to move out. Ryze is cleaning up the vision from Cloud9. Clutch Gaming looks like they have the positioning for this. However, they do have to be scared or worrisome of the Hecarim using the onslaught over the wall and getting a 3 or 4 man fear. That would be an absolute devastation combined with that. Oh, Orianna gets the pick onto the Tristana. Tristana's now at half health, but is going to use the little pod plants in the jungle to heal up. And now we have Cloud9 moving as a group here. They have Hecarim ready to go in. Gnar behind. The Gnar bar's already popped, though. They need to make this happen right now while Gnar is still the big Gnar. But Mega Gnar is about to die off. That is going to be bad for their team fight. Lots of poke. Hecarim uses Onslaught of Shadows onto the Ryze. Hits the Q. They land the knock-up with the Pulverize, and they do manage Cloud9 to kill Ryze. That is going to basically give them Infernal Drake. However, they are probably going to lose mid-tower for that with the Jax pushing in. Orianna manages to dodge the Aatrox. There goes their mid lane turret. They need to be careful here. They could lose the next turret too here. No. Oh, they're going to lose the top lane turret. We have a huge wave top lane going. Jax is going to walk up and absolutely make a mess of that turret. But the teleport does come out of Gnar. That is going to mean the tower is safe for now. Alistar cleaning up some vision around the Drake and their bot lane. Not a whole lot going on now, but man, that was a good little burst of action. Jax picking up the Scuttle Crab mid lane. He's going to leave it, bait it out. Hecarim does steal it with Smite and then charges away. Says, thanks, I could use that. I will take that gold and put it to delicious use in kicking your ass. Jax picking up his red buff here. That is probably one of the best champions to have the red buff on. Red buff in Jax is just absolutely just scary as hell to have. Oh, but the Braum found out in the C9 jungle. Gets knocked up by the pulverization, but uses his Stand By Me to jump over the wall and just get out to safety. Good move by him. You really can't complain. It is Stand By Me. Stand Behind Me. Stand Behind Me. I'm thinking of the song. Stand By Me. Oh, oh, the Orianna finds Braum again. Uses Stand Behind Me to get out of there. But the knockup from Pulverize is going to mean he goes down to the Gnar. However, Jax jumps in with the Counter-Strike, manages to get a bunch of them, but Gnar goes mega and knocks Jack into the wall, killing him. And then a triple kill to Jugo. That is huge onto the Tristana. Wow. That means they are going to take that inner turret. Whew. Ryze, though, using the rune teleport to try and get closer to Lucian. Needed to go a little bit further than that, I think. Oh, well. Hecarim starting Baron? Can we have a 25-minute Baron here? I mean, Jax is down. That means they don't really have to worry about Smite if they can burn this Baron down fast enough. It is a 5-man Baron. Baron is dropping pretty quickly here. 8,000 HP left. However, Aatrox is showing up saying, hey, no, don't think about that. We got Ryze on the top side of the jungle. They're poking down the Orianna and the Gnar, though we get the pound from the cow, and they do manage to murder Aatrox. He's down. Ryze thinks he's got a little bit of something to go here. However, he is boosting out of there. He needs to go. No. The headbutt pulverize combo will set him up for the Hecarim to finish him off. That's another 2 kills going over to Cloud9 here. Things are not looking good for Clutch Gaming. They had a very good start. However, that gold swing just came completely in Cloud9's favor. They are going to push into and probably go hover around Baron once more and see if they can't just get that to help completely snowball the rest of this game. Morello Nomicon, though, here picked up just now by One Eye. That's going to be a huge, huge boost for him. The extra cooldown on that, as well as the heal passive going away. Oh, they took the cooldown off of Nomicon. Oh, or Morello Nomicon. Just HP AP now. Okay, okay. I did not know they took cooldown off that. Either way, going to make him a little tankier. Going to make him hurt like hell. And here comes the Baron dance. They're going to stack up around there. They don't see the ward, though. Now they do. They do put down the vision ward. Able to get rid of the ward in that single pixel bush. They're like, okay, they knew we're here. Maybe we should move out. But they go back to Baron. They're trying to bait it out here for sure. With the Alistar on the sidelines. Just waiting for someone to make a move. We'll see what happens here. I mean, we have Ryze. We have all 5 of them in range. Jax kind of cleaning up mid lane here. Gnar matching that. This is going to be explosion, or it's going to be very bad. Hecarim goes in with the ball delivery system, though they both miss. The Tristana rocket jumps out of the way, though Tristana is going to go down to the Hecarim. And then the Lucian absolutely blows Ryze up. And Hecarim, dancing under the turret, manages to knock Braum out. He goes golden, but it doesn't matter because tankiness is kicking tower butt right now. That is a 3-man for none for Cloud9 here. They are definitely going to go for that Baron start now. They have no fear about that at all. The minion wave is making work on bot lane as well. Cloud9, they have those waves pushing. Bottom lane turret goes down. Baron going to go down here very quickly on all 5 members of Cloud9 as well. That is going to be huge for their push. They will most likely send Gnar up to the top lane with Baron to do a nice push, clean up a couple of those turrets, and then maybe make a push down mid. Everything for Clutch Gaming has basically just fallen down. They were looking really good in this early game, but now they need to wait for late game to be able to do anything here. Tristana picking up the 2nd BF sword, which is going to increase her damage 2-fold, but they need Tristana to live in these team fights. Every team fight that they've had right now, Tristana just gets mangled the first run. She's either got a rocket jump out, or they need to go and look at the clear speed on that red buff. Look at the clear speed on that red buff. If Tristana can be left alone for even a few seconds, she will be absolutely able to just burst down Hecarim. Drake number 4 has spawned, and that's another Infernal Drake here. That is going to be a big fight. 2 Infernal Drakes onto Cloud9 Discord would be an absolute mess for Clutch Gaming Discord. Absolute mess. They would have no answer to that. 2 Cloud Drakes, 2 Infernal Drakes. That would just be, that's like handing it over. Oh, Tristana, sorry, Orianna gets the shockwave in, deletes half of Aatrox's health. They're going to come in and initiate again. Hecarim, though, gets knocked up from Braum, and unfortunately, that was the disengage that Clutch Gaming needed. Tristana trying to take the blue buff, does manage to sneak it away. Jax goes in with a counter-strike, though. Hecarim goes ham, 3-man onslaught. He gets murdered for that. Tristana cleans him up. The pulverize onto Tristana. Tristana rocket jumps out, and is the safety. Will the burn killer? No. Jax is going to waddle away as well. Aatrox, will he be able to escape? Braum looks like he's going to escape. Aatrox pops the passive from his ultimate. He gets over, he dodge. He manages to leap over the wall, get the second dash. However, he is donezo. There it is. Alistar comes up from the flank and absolutely demolishes him and locks him in place for Orianna. Devastating, devastating fight for Clutch Gaming. It looked like they had to disengage. However, Alistar happened to walk around. Hecarim sacrifices for the team. Manages to get that flank over and turn the fight completely. Now that is going to be the inhibitor turret and inhibitor for Cloud9. That means they don't even have to think about mid lane at this point. With Baron buff, Gnar here pushing back on top lane. They're probably going to do either a split push or a 4-man top lane push and just absolutely crush down that lane and just set up for a win. Hecarim here picking up the blue buff. Now he can spin all day, all night, and get those dashes like no more. Here we go. We got 2, 3, 4-man top lane. As I said, they're going to make quick work of these turrets with the double Infernal Drake plus the Gnar and the Baron minions. Those minions are going to take so many hits from these towers. It's insane, especially with the cannon minion here. The towers are getting melted. Lucian's up there. 5 Cloud9 members from the Discord are up here. Clutch Gaming only has 3, 4 top now. Jax is kind of doing the 1-4 or the 4-0-1 split push, but he needs to be in this fight. Oh, the 3-man shockwave absolutely demolishes Clutch Gaming. Hecarim doing work with his spins. Aatrox trying to get something going here, but he gets procced his passive. He does go down fighting. That's 3-0 right now for Cloud9. That's probably going to be game. They've got super minions pushing into the Nexus turrets. Lucian is alive. Gnar is alive. Jax trying to make that last second play. He gets the shutdown gold from the Orianna, but he just gets CC'd for days. The pulverized. They do manage to clean up the Alistar. Can Jax get away? No, but rocket jump from the Tristana. Jumping forward, gets destroyed by the Gnar and Lucian combo. They clean up these turrets. They're going to go down. There's not a whole lot Braum can do. This is going to be a Cloud9 Discord best of 3 game 1 win. And just waiting for that last hit. There we go. Well done by Cloud9 here, Discord. They take the victory, up 8k in gold, 24-7 kills, 33 minutes of decisiveness. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. All right, we are going to wait for that game to come back. Boom, there's our lobby again. Let me get rid of that. Waiting for an invite to the next game. Let me see. There we go. There we are. Gonna wait for that invite coming through here. I'm gonna go grab some water really quickly. I will be right back.